All right, how's everything going?
Pretty good, man.
All right, so how are you spending your time? What are you doing?
I spend it at home with my family and try to looking into for a job and all that.
All right, how's the job search going?
Pretty well. Well, I still waiting for an interview for the construction business, and I don't know if I gonna get a call this week or the next week, but maybe if I be able.
All right, just 1 second. Excuse me, if you all can't whisper, then you're all gonna have to confer outside. Daniel.
If I will be able, try to look for another job, see if they do not contract me on.
All right, and so are you doing school or looking into school or anything of that nature?
Now, right now, I'm looking just for a job right now.
Any type of trade school or
Also,
trade school or anything of that nature? What are you planning on doing with your future?
for a GED.
All right. So you said GED?
Mhm.
All right, have you started working towards that?
So,
Say yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am, when she asks you a question.
no, not right now, ma'am.
All right, so it's probably best if he starts trying to get his GED if he doesn't have it.
Yes, ma'am, that's what you're working on, correct? Trying to get your GED?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so his GPS, what is the status of that? Is he on tracking or does he have scheduled?
I
set
think
time?
he still has a full house GPS for the first 3 or 6 months.
Mhm.
And then after that, we're gonna reevaluate, I believe, if I remember correctly.
All right, it's been 3 months
Yes, ma'am. But I think it was 3 months, but I'm not sure. I don't want to lie.
because I think it's time for him not to be on full GPS.
Your Honor, in December, the conditions were modified for partial GPS,
Mhm.
and there's not been any violation.
All right, and so then we said partial, I believe, I guess I probably said partial for work or to look for work.
Employment and mandated classes only.
All right. So are you okay with loosening that a little bit to giving him some extra time or no?
You're right.
Yes, I do see that, we have been in communication with him in regards to, certain job fairs and so forth. He's in compliance with all of his field visits, he's reporting on time.
So I think,
Judge, if we put him on tracking, he can go out and look for other jobs. He can stop at job sites and things.
well, I think what I'll start with, because now it's just partial. I'll start with him being allowed to do things in certain hours. So if it's not work related, or if it's not for classes, I'll allow him to be out and about till 6 p.m.
Okay,
That means that you'll have to be at home at 6 p.m. Now, if you're at work and your work schedule takes you beyond 6 p.m., that's fine. So we'll start with that. And then the next time, if there are no issues, then we'll start with tracking only and then hopefully move towards removal.
so from what time to what time? I know from till 6 p.m., but what?
We'll
time?
do it Monday through what date? Do you want Monday through Friday or Monday through Sunday?
Judge, we don't have any, I would say Monday through Saturday.
All right. Monday through Saturday, we'll do 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
6 a.m.
7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay, you want 6 a.m. to 6? Okay,
Yes, Judge.
she's
That
fighting for
way,
you.
just because, just in case he gets a job to where he has to, you know.
All right, so your GPS now will be 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's whether you're looking for employment or whether you have a class or not. If you want to go to the park, then you can do that. So that's from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. If there is something where you have employment and that employment takes you outside of that window or a class takes you outside of that window, let probation know.
Okay. Yeah, I will notify them if it takes longer than 6 p.m., sorry.
All right. So then what we'll do is we will see how that goes and we'll come back in 3 months. And in 3 months, it'll probably, if there are no issues, then it'll probably be tracking only. And then 3 more months, if there are no issues and nobody objects, it'll probably be removal.
Good. Just yesterday, it just happened that I got a call from an old client.
Mhm.
He owns a house framing business.
Mhm.
And he had some traffic tickets, so I went to pick up the money, pay the tickets. I'm gonna call him and see if he can use it.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Thank you. Johnny, you're so awesome.
Well,
I've known you forever. I've known you when I was a defense attorney and a prosecutor. You're just awesome.
well, thank you. So are you. That's why I love coming here.
Oh, thank you. So Norma, on this case, if you can give me a date to come back in 3 months, April 4th or April 11th.
May I look at my phone?
Sure. Or if you want a date other than that, just let us know.
Your Honor, while he's looking at his calendar, as far as the mental health treatment is concerned, are we okay just to monitor at this point? And if
Yes.
anything arises, let the court
Yes.
know?
We'll monitor. And if there is some issues that you're having, be sure to let your attorney know and let probation know, because we can't help you if we don't know.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
the last thing you want to happen is something that happened, and then you come back to this court and saying that you didn't tell anybody,
Mhm.
because in this court, I believe that communication is key. When I place people on probation, I want them to be successful. So you have no excuse. And if the probation officer, who is your probation officer, is not addressing some issue you have, you can always call your attorney, or either you can always come to court.
Right, will do, ma'am.
All right, what,
April the 4th, Your Honor.
all right, Norma, we're gonna call this back on April 4th.
First one, after you finish.
So, consumo como para ayuda psicológica, estoy viendo eso.
Mhm. You okay?
También the anger management, porque
Are you taking anger management?
no, es en hold. Así como,
Okay,
I see.
perdón.
all right, anything else that's needed?
He's wondering about something, let me find it for me, please.
No, perdón.
Something about anger management, but I don't remember anything about anger management.
Let me see.
Yes.
I don't have anything listed on the docket sheet that he's supposed to do anger management
What is the
classes.
anger management?
It was on hold until something happens or something like that.
Oh, so it's in abeyance?
No.
All right. Bashan, he has some concerns about his conditions.
No sé si lo han escrito.
I don't have him down for anger management, but he thinks the paperwork he's reading says that maybe it's in abeyance or something. If you could review that.
Yeah, and I don't remember anything.
It's right here.
It's in it.
Yeah, have anger management held in abeyance.
All right, so yes,
That
you
was
don't have
on
to,
his original conditions.
all right, so you don't have to do that.
Not yet, not, you don't have to do that. That's why it says that. Okay.
Mhm.
And I don't know if Johnny would like a copy of that.
This-
Yes.
Okay.
All right, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
I'll make-
All right, thank you. Good luck
Yeah,
to
make a
you.
copy
Thank you for the good work.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, and then-
For her. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.